The life and legacy of Ketumile Masire in Botswana. Former Botswana President Ketumile Masire, who led the country from 1980 to 1998, has died at the age of 91. Ketumile Masire, born 23 July 1925 and died June 22, 2017, was the second President of Botswana. Many historians credit him as a highly competent technocrat and visionary that forged the country into the oasis that it is today. Ketumile Masire was born in Kanye, the capital of Bangwaketse Reserve in Bechuanaland, present-day Botswana. He grew up in colonial Botswana, where black men like him were expected to become low-paid migrant laborers in the mines in South Africa. However, from an early age, Masire set himself apart through academic achievement. After graduating at the top of his class at the Kanye School, he received a scholarship to further his education at the Tiger Kloof Institute in South Africa. After graduating from Tiger Kloof in 1950, Masire helped found the Sepa Pitso Second Secondary School, the first institution of higher learning in the Bangwaketse Reserve. He served as the school's headmaster for 5 years. During this period, he clashed with Batoen II, the autocratic Bangwaketse ruler. Masire managed to revive the Bechuanaland African Teachers Association and became an advocate for the autonomy of protectorate schools from chiefly authority. In 1957, Masire earned a Master Farmer Certificate and established himself as one of the territory's leading agriculturalists. Despite his success, he was always in conflict with Batoen. He seized his farms as a penalty for the supposed infraction of fencing communal land. And when Masire challenged his decision, the chief went further by threatening his banishment. In 1958, Masire was appointed as a protectorate reporter for the African Echo or Naledi ya Botswana newspaper. He would later become the editor of his party's newspaper, Terisanyo, which was the protectorate's first independent newspaper. He was also elected to the newly formed Bangwaketse Tribal Council, and after 1960, the protectorate-wide African and legislative councils. Although he attended the first Kanye meeting of the People's Party, the earliest nationalist grouping to enjoy a mass following in the territory, he declined to join the movement. Instead, in 1961 and 1962, he founded the Botswana Democratic Party, or BDP, and served as its Secretary General. The party quickly gained popularity because of the zeal and hard work of its founders, Seretse Khama and Ketumile Masire. It is reported that in one 2-week period in 1964, for example, they campaigned in remote areas of the Kalahari Desert and traveled across some 3,000 miles to address 24 meetings. The party was primarily made of a strong network of local party organizers such as teachers and master farmers. In 1965, the Democratic Party won 28 out of the 31 contested seats in the new Legislative Assembly, giving it a clear mandate to lead Botswana to independence. The following year, Masire became the new nation's vice president, serving under Seretse Khama. Until 1980, he also occupied the significant portfolios of finance and development planning, which were formally merged in 1971. With the death of Seretse in July of 1980, Masire became Botswana's second president. About 5 days after the death of Khama, Ketumile Masire was elected as president by secret ballot at the National Assembly on 18 July 1980. Under his leadership, Botswana continued to enjoy its remarkable post-independence economic growth rate of about 10% per year, one of the highest in the world. Most of the growth in Botswana's economy came from the nation's leading export earner, diamonds. During Masire's leadership in Botswana, he consistently championed the cause of black majority rule in South Africa by granting asylum to refugees from apartheid. However, he also cowardly refused to allow Botswana to be used as a base by freedom fighters from South Africa. On August 7, 1988, while flying with his staff to a summit in Angola, his jet was shot down by an Angolan Air Force. The plane was damaged and Masire was injured, but the co-pilot was able to make a successful emergency landing. And that is the brief history and life of the late Ketumile Masire, the second president of Botswana.